So amongst some of the things that my friends and I talk about when we have our conversations, there's usually like misunderstandings, varying from person to person. Why is this person doing this? Why is this person saying that? This situation or scenario happened, and I don't understand. What a lot of the commonality that I see whenever there's a problem, something falls along the lines of a person's five love languages, and the other person's not aware. So there are five love languages: words of affirmation, physical touch, quality time, receiving gifts, and acts of service. Now, me, I am a words of affirmation kind of person. You can't just tell me that you love me one time out of the year and not tell me again for another 3 or 4 months. It's gonna cause me a problem because I'm big on reassurance. That's my thing. So words of affirmation would be my number one. And I know this. And I encourage anyone to know what your love languages are from 1 through 5, or as far as, what's high ranking and most important to you. Because obviously, when you're getting to know a person or when you're talking about sustaining a connection with a person, that's something that you have to be able to convey to them. You have to say what it is that you like, or what gets you going and what keeps you in a great place, just like you have to be able to say what your allergies are and what food you prefer to eat or what movie you want to see. It's just as important, because that's a part of maintaining that bond. Because if this person you're with is not facilitating all the things that you need, how, it's very hard to stay connected to a person like that. I'm big on meeting people where they are. So let's say you're an acts of service type of person. I will, for instance, give you some peace and quiet. Hey, take the day off, spend time in the man cave, do whatever it is that you need to do so you can be your best self, so you can recruit. Just because you need quiet time and you deserve it, I will probably want to give you that. Let's say if you're an acts of service person. So another thing that we have to keep in mind as people is that no love language is probably going to look the same from person to person. So you probably might be a receiving gifts type of person and then pair with a words of affirmation person like me. One of the things that would have to take place is a compromise and or an adjustment, because I obviously can't tell you I love you and that be enough for you. I would have to think about you when I go to the store and bring something home or gift you, or let's say give you gas money, haircut money, whatever it is. But just a physical token of appreciation. It's the same thing with, quality time people. I personally have friends that are quality time people, and they may or may not have partners that can spend quality time with them, so that causes an issue for them. Meeting people where they are is so very important, because it obviously helps them feel fulfilled and it strengthens the bond. Now, I don't think that meeting a person where they are should take away from you, should take away from your joys, or should take away from your love language altogether. But like I said, that's the compromise. You give a little, you get a little. So I receive words of affirmation and I give quality time or physical touch or gifts or whatever that love language for that person is. But knowing and understanding that those love languages aren't going to look alike, and it's okay to give a person what it is that they actually need and not what you think they need. Giving a person what you think they need probably isn't going to serve them if you're not communicating, if you're not having those conversations. And no, a person probably isn't going to so readily tell you, hey, I'm an acts of service person, I'm a words of affirmation person. They may say, hey, I'm a person that's along the lines of, I like PDA. I like for my partner to kiss me. I like for my partner to tell me before we hang up the phone, I love you. A person will tell you in different examples what it is that they want to see, but it usually falls along the category of the five love languages. And I remember a young lady, she's a female rapper, I believe her name is Sweetie. She mentioned, oh, if your man loves you, he'll buy you a Birkin bag. Now, obviously, the average person can't afford a Birkin bag, so you know, there 10 times out of 10 isn't a situation where every couple or every relationship requires designer gifts, but receiving gifts is probably her love language. That's probably what gets her going, and I'm pretty sure her man knows that, which is why he constantly gifts her said bag or car or whatever it is that he gets her, because he knows that's what it is that she likes. And ultimately that's what it's about. It's about seeing this person happy, and I would hope that she does and reciprocates that same energy, because it's like, okay, I give you words of affirmation, you give me quality time. I give you physical touch, you give me gifts. Whatever it is, or whatever combination for those people and how they choose to work it out, that's how they work it out. But it's definitely something that I would advise everyone to know about themselves, just because whenever you're talking about connecting with people and maintaining a connection with people, you have to know you better than anybody else does, first and foremost.